Today on the channel, it's time to go to Target. Beautiful this time of year for the Target exclusive Masters of the Universe Sketch Edition, Manny Faces.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Masters of the Universe unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we're to one of the many sublines, the Target exclusive Sketchbook Edition, Masters of the Universe, Manny Faces. But for all your Target exclusive needs, better hit up Target. But for everything else under the sun, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there. And you know we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And we've had quite a few of these sketch editions here. In all honesty, I'm not sure how well they resonate with the fan base. They are a fairly deep cut, as most of us do not think of Manny Faces looking like this, for example. It is very cool. It is a great way to get the most out of your molds. It's a great way for Mattel to give Target an exclusive. So there's a lot of moving pieces around here with this one, but we have seen consistently these figures go to clearance at Target. So make that what you will. Long game, maybe, but we've seen some that maybe haven't went as long game. And I think Target, Walmart, all these retailers are in a weird spot right now trying to figure out how many is too many for stores. And I wouldn't be shocked if some of these sketch editions get a little harder to find, as the last one, He-Man, it either sold really well or they didn't order as much product as some of the ones of the past. We'll see what happens with Manny Faces. But enough jibber jabber, let's dive into it. We got the packaging here we're getting used to by now. Kind of minimalistic, but also does pop with the white colors and a little bit of color around the white as well. Classic Masters logo. Manny Faces looking like he just walked out of ancient Egypt. King of the Egypt pharaohs or something. Todd, what are you going to help me with some of this, Todd? But a pharaoh, like a young King Diamond, a merciful fate. How about that? We'll link it all together here. But does look good, definitely looks different, and that's, I guess, his roots at the beginning. And we saw a little of this with the Mondo version not too long ago. Inspired by original concept art, heroic human, robot, and monster. Sketchbook series looking good. I always like to look at the artwork on here. Masters always does a great job with the artwork, as we do know. Looking good there. On the side, the Manny Faces of Manny Faces. There you go. And then on the back, look at that artwork there. Almost looking like a space Egyptian explorer, monster, robot. Masters Universe presents sketchbook series featuring figures inspired by the original concept drawings of fan favorite characters before they evolved into the final forms of Eternia's greatest heroes and villains. Love it, but let's get it out of the package. Dare I say, let's see what all the fuss is about. You guys know there's always fuss. There we go. Very cool artwork on the back there, too. Always nice to see that. See you later. Goodbye. Manny Faces Plastic Prison. Got some twist ties. Can't spell Mattel without twist ties. We know that by now. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. We're getting after it. Getting after the twist tie experience here. It's a great experience, let me tell you. There we go. And come on. There we go. All right. See you later. Goodbye. All right. There it goes. Twist ties. Get the heck off of my table. What are we doing here? Let's dive into the accessory first. He has a bit of a club, or maybe it's a scepter. It's very interesting looking. It doesn't have any articulation. That smooth plastic packaging. Smooth plastic. I guess not packaging, but smooth plastic on this one here. It is a club. It's got a little bit of an eye in there if you look at it. Could use a little extra color, but it's also very minimalistic at the same time. It's got the gloss feeling. It almost feels like an Iron Man Marvel Legends is what it feels like. But it is a club. Now, when I think Manny Faces, I think of that kind of laser gun he has, that futuristic space laser. That's what I think of. I don't necessarily think of this scepter or club, but if he's ruling ancient Egypt, you got to have something like that. If you're ruling ancient Egypt, Manny Faces in the house. Now, he does have this cloak right over the top on him. Is this removable? Okay, all right. Well, we're going to get into it here, but I guess let's start with the head sculpt first. Very typical Manny Faces design. You got the twist on the top to switch the faces around. All in gold, though, this time. Instead of the other brighter colors, it's all gold. Very regal. Very Curse of the Pharaohs, maybe. Who knows? But we do got a very interesting face back here. As I mentioned, Mondo gave us a face like this just recently in their Mondo Manny Faces figure. So you got to guess his original look, what he was supposed to originally look like. Now you switch the head again. You get the robot head, and a little bit different. It's a robot still. You got the COVID mask in the front. You get the purple coloring. Looks very good. Looks like a robot, I guess. And now third should be the monster. Definitely a different look for the monster. And that monster is so iconic to my playing days as a little kid. This one a little bit different with the big teeth and tusks coming out. A little bit of mask of the front, but he's got 3 eyes. 3 eyes on this one. Looking absolutely wild. So the heads just turn like normal. We've seen that before with many Manny Faces figure. He does got the robe over the top, looking very, I don't know, is it Egypt or is it almost Aztec or Mayan ruins or something along those lines? I am by no means a history major, of course. I'm a film major. Maybe, maybe not. One class away. I know, Todd. I don't need to tell everybody again. But it does look interesting here. The color does pop, but it definitely looks regal. It looks very old-timey, obviously. Looking interesting. Now, he does have the eye on the back, and then I guess that ties into with the eye we see in here. So the correlation continues. So we got that going on. Gray skin tone on him throughout. Very gray, a bluish gray, I guess. You do got the gold piping around the chest. He's got the white and gold underwear going on. You got the boots down there in white with the gold trim. Definitely a different look for him. He's got the forearm guards in gold. 2 gripping hands, hitchhiking He-Man hands out of the package. Now, you can remove this robe if you want to, as the arms, of course, are always plug and play on these things. So you could slide this off. I guess it's up to you. Choose your own adventure if you want that on or off for him. I will leave it on because I think it looks a little different. It makes it stand out a little bit more with this robe, cloak, cape, combo, whatever this is called. Arms do go all the way around for us here. Single jointed elbows, side to side. Hands back and forth, side to side. We went through the faces. Now, the head, you do actually get head movement on this guy here. So you can turn it to the side, back and forth. No up and down on this one. Waist articulation we're used to. Big old splits if you need it. Leg goes up. Single jointed knees, side to side. Boot cut as well. Your basic Masters of the Universe origin style articulation here today. And he does fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using code Kyle to save 10%, as I thought he would. Interesting piece of business. By no means the most iconic version of Manny Faces. It is a fairly deep cut, and I would say the sketchbook series is a deep cut. Yep, that's where the character started from, but the population, the fan base, they don't really correlate Manny Faces looking this way. I can speak from my experience. When I close my eyes and I think of Manny Faces, this is far of what I think from. But it is cool. It's a little something extra for the He-Man fans out there. It's a little something extra for Target getting this as an exclusive. So it's just moving around the pieces a little bit, playing a little bit of that game we call business. So there it is, Manny Faces. But I do got Manny Faces from the Origin collection, so you can kind of see where he started off. A lot more robotic in this one compared to this one, but a lot of hallmarks, a lot of similarities, as you can imagine, between these two guys here. Pretty cool to see for the most part. And then you got He-Man was the last one. I forgot. I was going to pick up a second version of this He-Man because there was the 2 heads. I will probably look for them. I know these have started to go to clearance. I might try to find one of these on clearance. Getting ready for a road trip here for work, so I might come across one in my travels. We'll see what happens. And then the one before that was Cyclone. So we got a few of the sketchbook series. And my plan is eventually to get all these sketchbook series and display them with the latest Origins Castle Grayskull. I'll probably put that world all together is kind of my plan. So we'll see. But we got Skeletor. We got Beastman, I believe. It'll be interesting to see where this line goes in the future. Is because as of right now, I don't think they've announced anybody over after Manny Faces, unless I'm wrong. Shout it out in the comments down below. But not a bad piece of business. Obviously, you could long game this one. We'll see what ends up happening. Like I said, it could get dicey, but possibility on a long game. But I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on this Manny Faces. Pick up, pass, long game, no game, not so sure game. Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Your best way to support the channel. Appreciate all the support out there. Sir Paul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and the Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Available where podcasts are found with videocast on YouTube. So for Manny Faces, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?